We turn and we are at the beginning of the right side, row 3. And again, we need to twist the yarns at the beginning of the row, otherwise we're going to have a hole here. So we need to bring the beginning and end together with a twist at the end. So as always, we need to start by holding CC1. Remember, we finished with the loop of CC1. We worked all the way and pulled and closed the loop. So CC1 is the yarn that is connected here at the beginning of the right side. Always we start with CC1 on the right side. So this is our working yarn. We need to make the twist with CC2. And let's see where CC2 is. If we take a look, CC2 is here at the color change marker. So we take CC1, we're going to hold it because this is the yarn we're going to work with. We're going to take CC2 and bring it under CC1 and over. Again, we want the ball of yarn to be connected here at the beginning of the row. And then we're going to have the loop to work with. And we want the ball of yarn to come under and over. Otherwise, you're going to have to take it out of the loop. We're taking CC1 and holding it. Make sure that we catch this fold of CC2 on the first stitch. First work the increase, make one left. This is the sleeve, our CC2 color sleeve. So let's make an increase, an increase to the left. And when we work the increase, we're going to catch this fold. And we want to pull tight, and then we're going to knit to the marker, the next shoulder marker. And again, I make sure that here everything is tight and I don't have a hole here. No loop stitches at the beginning of the row. Let's work knit all the way to the marker. And now we need to make one right because we increase the sleeve. So before the marker, you're going to make one right. Slip the marker, and now we're going to continue knitting with our CC1 to the color change marker. So this part is already turned into CC color, and we reach the marker. We're going to remove the marker to the CC section. This is, we can see that we have a loose stitch here. It's because this is where our main color is. You can see that we caught it here on the wrong side, so I can just pull the MC here. Make sure that nothing here is loose. I'm holding MC tight, and I'm going to work 1, 2, 3, and 4 stitches, 4 new stitches added to the CC section, and I'm going to place the color change marker here. So now we need to work the next row of the cross chest chart, and the next row is not with the MC, it's with the CC. But because we are going to start the pattern and it is a color change place, we still need to place the marker, the color change marker here, and we're going to make the twist because we want to bring the MC here. We need to progress the MC with us until the next time we're going to use it. Otherwise, it's going to be here. We're going to progress 8 stitches and have the MC very, very far away. So we still need to twist the yarns, although we're not going to use the MC. Let's take the CC over, the MC under, and then over and back under. So I'm just twisting. Here it's not very important which is coming under and which is over, but I prefer to do this twist always in the direction of the knitting. So I'm taking the yarn and to the direction of the knitting and then under, back to place. So this means that now I have the MC over my yarn, my working yarn, and the next stitch is going to catch it here in this place. So we're going to begin the next row of the chart with our CC yarn, and here you can see the first stitch. And what I didn't do, that's a good example, what I didn't do is spread my stitches on the right needle. You can see how short this strand of yarn is and how it affects the fabric. So this will pull the fabric, pull the stitches together. I don't want this to happen, so I'm going to go back 1 stitch. I'm going to spread the stitches and give this strand of yarn a lot of length. And only now I'm going to work the first stitch. And now I can see that this relaxes the fabric and it's not going to affect the look of the fabric. It has enough space, so that's important. Now we can continue working our pattern. Let's go and work the next CC row of the pattern. And we're going to work, now you can read the pattern on your own and just work to 4 stitches before the next color change marker. So we are going to meet again to see how we manage the yarn change at the end of this row. I'm working to 4 stitches before my color change marker, and here it's a good thing that I can show you. I have 5 stitches and now I need to do the cable, but 1 stitch of the cable is going to be a part of the pattern and 1 stitch is going to join the 4 new CC stitches of the Intarsia. Because I have the elongated stitch here, I do want to have still the effect of the diagonal line. This is why I am going to change the places of these 2 stitches as I would in the pattern. So I am going to, I'm doing it without a cable needle. You can just place this stitch, and actually it's so long you can just take it off the needle, hold it, knit this stitch and bring this stitch back to the needle. It is so long it's not going to go anywhere, but if you're freaked out by what I've just done, then place it on a marker or a cable needle and work the next stitch and place it back on your left hand needle. So now we have 4 stitches and we still have the diagonal effect. We are going to take the color change marker out, open and out, close it and place it back on the right hand needle. And now we need to work these stitches, but although we are using the CC color, these stitches, the last part is worked with CC2, not CC1. So remember that it doesn't matter that it's the same color. We said that we never switch places between CC1 and CC2. So CC1 is going to have to be left here, and we're going to take the loop of CC2 to continue working the last part of the Intarsia. So we are taking CC1 and we're going to go over the loop yarn and into the loop and place it back in place. CC1 is going to remain here at the color change marker. You want to make sure that you have enough yarn here of the loop so it doesn't squeeze everything. So like we did it previously on the right hand needle, but now it's coming from left to right. So on the left, spread your stitches, take the yarn loop of CC2. So the color change is still a color change, although the color didn't change. It's a yarn change. And we're going to work the new 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the pattern, and add them to the Intarsia part and continue working to the beginning of round marker. We reached the beginning of the round, and now we can look for the ball of yarn of CC2. Let's bring it here, and like we did before, it's attached here at the beginning of the round, and I'm just going to pull slowly and close this loop. See, it's like a magic. We close the loop. We want to really pull it tight so the first stitch and the last stitch are really close to each other so we don't have a gap. And this completes row 3 right side. We are going to turn to work the wrong side, row 4.